everybody, welcome to BattleMats and Kittycats, where we join together from across the country to roll the dice and battle our evil cat overlords. Join us tonight as we have Tonk roll our cat save.
Good evening, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
We'll see if we actually get some cat interaction tonight. We got a little bit last week, so.
I'm a little scared that I'm not going to
Two.
be
Two?
Told you I
Have
wasn't
we
wrong.
done a two before?
Ooh.
We have. I don't think we ever used it though because I don't think we got a cat. So for those who've never seen us before, cat save occurs when one of the many cats that we live with interferes in our game, and then the players roll to see what effect such interference has on said game. In
And
this
what did we
case,
get tonight?
a 2 is butterflies fly around you adorably. You get a
Okay.
-5 in stealth, but you have advantage on animal handling. This is maybe not a great night for this cat.
I don't know. Animal handling might be kind of important since you guys are headed off to do battle with a giant spider.
True.
I don't think so.
No.
Lasso that bitch.
Wrestle it.
lasso him and ride him like a horsey.
There you go.
I've got okay animal handling.
I do not.
I'm
Speaking
the
of
best
cats,
animal
they're
handling.
fighting underneath the table, so
Are
we'll
you
see.
super wise?
I mean, if they flip the table, then that counts too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
If one jumps up, like trying to get out of the way and hits the table and knocks everything down, does that count?
Sometimes.
Probably.
If they're like wrestling, like professional wrestlers, and one of them throws the other one at the bottom of the table and it knocks everything over, does that count?
I hope so.
Did you hear him?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Man, it's unfortunate the mic doesn't pick that up.
I think they're probably too high pitched.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. One of the cats just... Oh, you can see Minerva reacting to it.
Yeah.
Minerva's like, fuck this. I'm staying up here.
Do I intervene or what?
I don't blame you, sweetheart.
Do I
You
stay
up
here?
there.
Do I
Is
stay
it-
here?
Stay there.
Is it the
Sure.
O
It's okay.
Do they
the
need my help?
OG pack or is it the
Do I have
new
to get
one?
down for this?
It's FC was attacking one of the older cats.
Mm.
So yeah, he's
Criella should use those dice behind her.
The dice behind
Which
you.
ones?
which
The big
dice
one.
about? Oh, the giant ones.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those
see it.
are we actually the Irish fan. Those are his actually. He
Yeah.
bought those and was going to use them until I was like, no, they're actually turn counters, so those
Oh,
are not
yeah.
allowed.
I mean, technically, it's the same statistics.
Kind of. I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily prescribe to a specific type of like rolling system or whatever, but it's more random if the dice is random, like if the numbers are opposite. But like that one is literally the top half is
Yeah.
a 10 and up, and the bottom half is a 10 and below. So
It's for like magic or something.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. But yeah, so anyways, where we left off last week, our group of fearless heroes here have continued to make their way through Thunder Tree. They are currently inside of the tavern that they arrived in, but it has been heavily modified through the use of some sort of weird fey magic that not even Redoth understands. And turned into basically a giant tree house with,
Really cool.
like just simply the tree provides what basic things they might need for a comfortable stay. But a solid fortress for the evening. They were able to finally enjoy a long rest again after the day that they had. It was kind of needed. The fog began to roll in, so they tucked in for the night and held on for as long as possible. And during the night, Arvida attempted to meditate with Redoth, and the meditation brought her to what she now understands. The meditation brought her to what she now understands is the temple to Maliki that they have come here to cleanse. The temple itself is in pretty rough shape at the moment, and one of the spiders, the kind of magically inclined spider have they been worn before that has some sort of weird invisibility abilities Arvita identified potentially having. She saw it there, and Redoth confirmed that that's the location. That's where they should be headed, and the tree that was in the center of the temple, that tree is dying. So Redoth asked the group to abandon all their other current tasks and make haste to the temple and battle that spider as soon as possible. So that's kind of where we left off. The gang it's now morning time, and the gang is ready to set out. So they have identified that the air is clear and the fog is gone. And as they open doors into Thunder Tree, they don't see those tree men just wandering around like they did as the fog began to roll in. So with that, I leave it to you players.
So at the moment, we are still just inside the door, right?
Correct.
Okay. Priella, I've been working on this note. Where did I put it? Oh crap, I've lost it. Hold on. I got it, I swear. This
She
note.
lost it.
Oh,
For a while now. Did you want to take a look and see if you think it'll pass and we can send it?
Yeah. I can look at it. See, compare the letters and scripts, see how close it is. Is that what you wanted me to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I think you'll be able to tell, but I think you'll be able to tell. Okay.
Go ahead and
This is what
so-
it says. It says, the problem is handled, the dwarf is dead, the plan continues.
go ahead and give me. Let's see. This would be probably.
Did they sign off on the other notes?
The black spider was the only one who like
Yeah, you didn't get anything from Francis,
Right.
except for the one that was like.
And it trailed off.
right.
Yeah, it looks like he was probably going to maybe write some more, but maybe got interrupted before
Right.
that happened.
But the only one we
Uh,
seen was Black Spider, and it had a closer, right? I don't know what you
Yeah,
call
it just had
a
the black.
spider picture.
Yeah,
It wasn't like a name, just a picture, right?
correct.
Maybe put an F.
I don't know. Like, we don't know. How is it trailed off? Was it just like a scratch of ink? Or...
No, it looked like he was in the middle of a word.
Oh, okay.
Kriel identified it. It looked like he was writing failed, but he stopped and only got E on the page. So, like,
Who does
Yeah.
the black spider address the letters to?
Just
Uh,
anybody.
I don't think anybody.
It doesn't
They're
open with.
discarded.
No.
Maybe they don't use names.
Well, that's I don't know. Like, we can always.
you do have the letters in front of you that
Yeah.
you found on Francis. Just FYI.
I mean, we can always try to fake writing in haste and write another word and kind of leave it off and then put it in.
Well, we didn't want to make him suspicious.
Yeah.
Arvita says as she's riding the tree's branches
The
still.
one he does say, the one that he signed with the spider, he does say Francis at the beginning of it.
Francis.
So I guess I can write
Oh,
Francis.
Yep. yeah.
And I wrote Francis at the bottom of it.
Okay.
It's done now.
Okay.
I personally, I would like to say, I personally have nothing against that name. That guy gave me the creeps, so I'm gonna make fun of him every chance.
He was kind of creepy.
So you can take a deception check with disadvantage or a performance check.
What is okay. I'm
Come on.
scared though.
You
I
can
don't
do
know.
it.
I think you did a pretty good job here.
And go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
I mean, you're pretty good at this, Ermi.
I know, right? No. 13.
13.
It's not bad.
6.
I mean, it looks identical.
Nice.
It
is
looks
the-
good.
It is the exact. You can't even tell that.
Okay.
And
It looks perfect. Just
Yeah.
perfect. Good job.
And don't forget,
Anyway.
And then I'm going to start folding it. Tonk, this is the way to fold it, right? And I start working on it.
yeah, I'll make sure it's the right way.
Which way are you folding it?
Oh, that was totally a D12, too.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and roll a d20.
14.
14. That's better. Much better for you.
It helps
It's-
first chloride die.
Yeah, but it was better. It was so low.
You can see in the lines that they deviate quite a bit, as if somebody is not fluidly following the hand the way that you would expect them to. It almost feels like maybe midway through a letter they're stopping and looking at a reference again, and there's just subtle movements on it, but you do catch those.
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, I can do it again.
Do we
Again,
have more paper?
there's no. I don't think there's a rush to this, per se. Because we're basically saying everything's okay.
Yeah.
And they didn't look like they were sending notes back and forth every day saying, checking on each other or anything.
That's true.
No, maybe we don't need to. This
We
is
don't.
kind of still pretty bad, Army.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Oh, I thought it was good. From over across the room.
Yeah.
Swinging.
See how like in the
Can't do
lines it
anything.
kind of squiggles. It kind of looks like you're trying really hard, and you can tell you're trying really hard.
Oh, well, that's not good. You don't
So,
want it to look like you're trying.
Remember what you want to say, and then write it. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. Not like right this second,
No,
because we're
we're-
gonna go do stuff, but I'll keep working on it.
And we got to swing by the manor, right? To get to the, we have to swing by there to get to the temple, right?
Yes. So you remember last time we talked about how like the path in front of the
Yeah.
manor house is kind of like a V shape almost. It's down like further down that Y part of that V. So
All right. My chair broke.
It's unfortunate.
Oh.
Like right this second.
It does that.
Yeah. It'll be fine. See.
Yeah. I guess. I think we're okay then.
And we're gonna check out the stuff that got pushed out. See if there's anything we need.
Yeah.
Probably should.
I know we need rope. I know we only got like one thing of rope intact.
And
Yep.
lots of little pieces.
so you guys head out around the building, and you can tell because when you guys came towards the building yesterday, I told you that like as you approached, you could see that there was like you could tell like grass was trying to take root immediately next to the building. It looked like things were actually trying to grow here. As you like walk out of the building today and begin to walk around, you can see that there's actually like small bushes of like living tree or living flowers that are starting to actually grow. And it looks like if you could snapshot just the things up against the wall, this looks like any other normal, bright, vibrant tree. But then the second you turn just a little bit, you get the nasty, boggy, swampy background that Thunder Tree is entirely composed of.
This treehouse is just amazing. It's so pretty. My homeland doesn't look anything like this. I've never seen flowers like that before.
I doubt you will see them again, but you never know, I guess.
Was this the kind of landscape around here before?
Oh, no. This is what you would find kind of in the Feywild would be my guess. I've never actually been to the Feywild, though, so...
Me either.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know if I have or not.
Probably not.
I think you would know if you've been. Yeah. Anytime you typically traverse the planar sphere to another dimension, you would probably know that was happening.
Yeah, well, that's good to know.
Then again, I've never been there, so I don't know for certain.
So is there anything else we're looking for? Just a rope? Climbing stuff?
Like anything with like grappling hooks or chains that are smaller than the ones that were in the blacksmith?
I don't think they had any chains.
Well, they had like climbing and mining stuff. They had to be like hauling the dirt out somewhere. They were using like, winch equipment.
I can see. Yeah, I'm gonna search for the winch and some rope.
I'm gonna look for any more grappling hooks.
I'm gonna look for shiny stuff.
Okay. As you begin to kind of dig through the stuff, it looks like there's plenty of mining implements. So there's shovels and pickaxes. You can find occasionally like bags of nails and hammers. You see the block and tackle that they had and the rope. And you notice that it's like a really long rope. Like if you were to measure it out, it's 120 foot length of rope.
Is it standard size rope or is it any thicker?
Yeah, it's about the standard size, like diameter of rope that you would normally experience, but yes, it's just a significantly longer length of it.
We could cut it in two.
Good.
We'll just leave it this length for now. I mean, maybe we'll need it.
Can we just take the rope without the block and tackle?
Yeah, it's as far as I understand it, the way a block and tackle with this work is it's just kind of fed in like a figure eight, essentially. So, like, if you pull on it all the way, just like untying a shoe, you can get the lace completely out.
So yeah, there's some that have where it's all attached together.
And do keep in mind, block and tackle obviously weighs some, but you guys experienced this previously. You have difficulty in this group ascending and descending heights. So a way to overcome that is if you could manage to get just one person up topside and use the block and tackle with rope, you would actually be able to hoist somebody up using
What's
this.
the DM talking about? We're great at climbing shit.
Yeah. That whole episode we spent trying to climb.
Hey, that was fun.
I've
It was a blast. It was one of the best nights of D&D for a long time. Yes.
How much like is it gonna take up a lot of? Would it take up a lot of space or just heavy?
It's not. I mean, it's about like this big. I think if I understand, like like I've seen them. They're basically like the big pulley rigs that you see in like warehouses, like old timey warehouses.
I mean, there's
or
different
ships.
sizes, so.
Yeah, I just imagine it's probably a standard, like
They were
something like
kobolds.
that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if we can carry that.
I don't know what the weight actually is. If somebody's got the player handbook equipment list around, you can dig out that.
Kriella, quick to the
They're
punch.
They're not super heavy from what I recall, but also it is an item that has some weight to it. So
Block and tackle is 5 pounds.
No problem.
so there you go.
I think I got some space in my bag. Alright. And 120 feet of rope.
Nice.
I'll take that. I'll hold on to that. Unless somebody else wants to.
No, that's fine.
The backpack just looks bigger on him. Smaller on him. He holds more.
Still sitting good.
Okay.
You guys, keep an eye out for another grappling hook. I want 2.
As I'm putting this block and tackle away, I'm just going to shove my tent. Because I just realized I have a tent. In my bag and just start making space for it.
Okay. Yeah.
You had a
Dude, that
tent this whole time.
I forgot it was in here.
Mm,
It was just shoved to the bottom.
maybe you shouldn't have a big backpack.
Then I couldn't carry stuff like this.
Or you need an inventory list. One of those like cards you could get
Oh, and just set it on top of
protected
the
and yeah.
flap.
Just
That's
like
not a bad idea.
Flip it onto the side of your backpack.
Then people would know what's in it if they just took a look. What if I have stuff that's important?
I don't know.
I'll take point and start making the way towards the manor.
Okay. So we got Tonk in front.
I would like to be in the back.
I'll be third.
Tonk.
Honk Arvita, Kriella, Ermi.
Where's Rudolph?
And Redoff kind of gets in the middle.
I mean, if you don't want to walk, you can just do your little bird thing and ride along if you want.
Weird thing. Rudolph, are your abilities limited at all when you're in bird thing?
It's actually not a bad idea. I would I wouldn't mind that. Would it be okay to sit on your shoulder for a while?
Birds do it all the time.
Okay.
Well, they used to.
And with that, he like just lifts his staff momentarily and suddenly like sprouts wings and like in an instant, black feathers. He's an eagle and flying in midair. And he lands on Tom's shoulder.
How big of an eagle?
He like I'm trying to think like a decent sized falcon. Like I don't know birds enough, but like, something that like for us, if you went to the zoo and you had the bird land on your arm, is about like head about like here. So, like it's a decent sized bird.
Horned owl.
A large parrot.
As big as my ear or something.
Yeah. That's probably a good size reference. Yeah. Something roughly the size of your ear. I think that's probably
Got big ears.
okay. So Readoff is hitching a ride. That's actually fantastic. Yeah.
If you see it, I'm gonna look at him. If you see anything, just peck my head or something.
He just kind of nods and he begins to scan the horizon as an eagle would, just looking out for prey. Okay, so who would like to roll the d20? I'm springing something new on you guys tonight. So this is
Punk's
going to
in
be,
front.
Yeah.
depending on what's happening, in this moment right now, Thunder Tree is kind of quiet. So passing through Thunder Tree at the moment is not terribly dangerous like it has been previously. However, this is D&D and we like to roll dice. So there is a chart and a table, and depending on what you roll determines what we get. So the first roll is a d20, and whoever
Straight
wants to
D20?
roll it, just a straight d20.
Get Tonk.
Yeah.
Pick a good one.
Yeah. I don't know.
Please don't screw us.
Go with the good old. Nope, that's not the one. Is that the one? Yeah, go with that one.
Sometimes Tonk gets a feeling about the day. Remember that
9.
weird day?
A 9. Okay.
9.
So you guys begin to make your way to the manor house. And as you guys are passing through, like, you can see that, like, where you did encounter those tree people before and where Zoob died, sorry, Ego, that was Ego who died there, there's no bodies.
They got up. Where did...
It's possible. I mean, they said that something about the fog that brings the dead to life. Maybe they came back to life.
Okay.
This is the first encounter, right? That you're talking about?
Next time we...
Yes, the first time you encountered them when you guys had to fight them, and
With the
they
kobold.
jumped on top of an Ego and turned him into a zombie. Or a
We need to
plant
leave
creature,
this
rather.
town, like now.
We need to
Because if you
clean
kill
this
something
town.
and it doesn't stay dead, I don't want any part of that.
I think we just need to purify the town.
How do we do that?
Kill everything. Again.
We need to get to the temple.
But if it didn't stay dead the first time, how's it going to stay dead the second time?
I think the temple will help.
Okay.
Redot says that it will help it.
Yeah, I think the Maliki goddess who helped us before might help us again.
It's possible.
I don't like this place.
So... This is just before the manor, right?
Yeah, you can see the back side of the manor now off in the distance.
Rudolph, did you want to stop at the manor or you want to keep going? 1 peck for no. 2 for yes.
He just, like, turns the head and looks at you, and then looks back at the road,
I
and
think
doesn't peck at all.
Didn't he say he wanted to go in there and look for something?
No, I think we brought it up. And
Go ahead and make an insight check, Tom.
We didn't check the bodies very well. Maybe we missed something.
insight. Ooh, I got good insight. What the hell?
19.
19. You get the feeling that he's indifferent to it, and his indecision to peck yes or no is indicative of he's okay, whatever you guys decide to do.
I mean, we kind of left her. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think he would be worried about the dying tree and getting to the
True.
temple
I mean,
quickly.
We can always come back to the manor on our way if we need to stop there, especially for a quick break or something.
Also, we left bodies there, and then it was the fog, and I'm pretty sure we didn't close the door behind us.
Yeah, I did. I locked it.
Hmm.
I didn't barricade it, but I did lock it. Let's walk by and just check the front door, and then keep going.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys continue down the path, walking towards the manor. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Tom.
Oh gosh.
8.
8. Okay. Yeah, you remember that there was a group of a few of those creatures off just south of the manor house. You don't see them in the road. I say road, but it's like a small clearing in the trees, basically. And you don't see them there. And you continue to walk towards the manor house itself. And as you get close to the door, you begin to hear scratching on the door.
Well, they're in there. We're out here. But I think the fog got to them. And the door is closed.
The door is closed. And you're only like 2 or 3 feet away from it.
We could come take care of that later.
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, looks like they can't get out, so.
Right. We'll keep
Let's just
walking.
keep going.
Okay,
It's towards the south, right? The temple.
correct. Yep. So you guys
Instead of
take
going towards the blacksmith, go the other way.
exactly. So you guys begin to make your way away from the manor house. So somebody else make a roll on that table for me, a d20.
Arvita, you
I'll
do it.
again. I don't care. It's fun.
Because you're next in line.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to roll all of the dice tonight.
I don't care.
Oh, 19. I got excited
19.
without knowing why.
Hey, we don't know what's on the other side of that table he has. That 19
No,
could be
that's
really bad.
Might not be.
I know of a
Um,
19 that summoned a dragon once.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
Oh no!
The camera.
Oops.
Arvita, I would also like you to roll a d6 for me.
Uh-oh.
Denied.
This is how we got a dragon.
That's
This
ready
is
for
how
a
you
dragon.
get the dragon.
Serious.
4.
4. Okay.
Wow, it's an instant TPK, right?
Yeah, that's exactly how this works.
That's what I thought.
The earth just opens up and swallows the entire party.
Guess we're going
And
to...
you're all dead.
All right.
The Underdark.
So you guys begin to proceed into that clearing where you had previously seen some of the stickmen in the opening, and you begin to walk forward. Tom, make a perception check for me, please.
Percept good. Please. Please percept good.
17. Easy.
What was that? 17?
You got
Your
really
mic
quiet.
cut out
Yeah, I
or
don't hear
stopped
him.
working?
I think I heard you on Missy's. No.
It sounded like it worked.
Oh,
Wait,
wait.
I think that worked.
Hello?
Yeah.
That worked.
Smack it till it works. It works
I don't
on
know.
a lot of things.
I have no idea.
Okay, what did
17.
you roll?
17.
17. Okay, perfect.
That's amazing.
So, the
Oh. He
walked around the tree, just right around it, no issue. Hi, buddy. You gonna be all cuddly tonight? That's good.
I hope your
Range.
document is closed.
It is thankful. You begin to walk towards where the path becomes overgrown again, and but you can still see that it's path, but the forest does get denser and thicker on both sides near it, and you begin to walk the path a little ways, and as you start walking into the path and you're 30-40 feet into it, you start hearing rustling coming from both sides of the forest, flanking you almost.
Don't do it, Sirius.
I'll just kind of hold my arms out to stop everybody.
Hey,
And
guys,
point
stop.
to each direction, where I'm hearing them come from.
Okay, yeah. And as you do that, Redoff jumps off of your shoulders immediately, and you watch him turn back into druid form. They're coming. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Dang it.
Oh no, who's they?
I'm a halfling, right?
Fuck. Right. Oh, shit. I wish I were a halfling right now.
Me too.
I'm so.
Oh, no.
I don't like this.
Oh,
I don't.
Oh, this is gonna be
That's not
fun.
good. That's not
A
good.
good way to start the night.
Well, the good news is you got a really high roll on the perception check, so you're not getting ambushed.
That's good. Yeah.
Ambushed.
Ah.
LOL.
Right. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So let's have them numbers.
2.
Arvita and Arvita and Ermi.
13.
18.
Honk, you can go first, since you're up front. You'd have been a little faster at it than me.
What did Redoff get?
13.
I tied with Redoff.
You did.
And I have,
You're gonna go
similar-
first. So
Thinkings.
You got a thing going.
that's right.
We're on the same wavelength. It's probably a Fae thing. I don't know.
So it's Ermi, Arvita, Redoff, Tonk, Criella.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm so scared. Every time I go first, it either goes really, really well or really, really poorly.
I just picture you spazzing out and racing to the front of the line.
No, I mean, I could, depending on how far away they are, I could shoot from here.
That's true.
Just grab the bow. Ugh.
Oh, I love it. Yes. And the colors look really good with your hair.
That would totally make me opposite-handed, which Omi might actually be. So it would be hard for Missy, but Omi could do it.
So
No.
you see emerging from either side of you, 2 stickmen on both sides coming in a hurry, and they seem to have recognized that you are there and are rushing forward at you. Ermi, you are up.
You know, I wish I had expected this. I would have done my little rag oil trick, but as it stands, I'm going to take out the bow and try to nail one of these little fuckers in the face. Which one? I don't know.
So, just FYI.
Okay.
So remember, you get 1 free object interaction on your turn, and you can use your action to do another action. So, or to engage with another object. So, if you were thinking about doing something with oil and, if you're trying to create some sort of Molotov cocktail situation here, you could potentially do that if you wanted to. That's completely up to you. But
I don't have a scrap of cloth though, so I would have to
You can just
tear
light
an
the
article.
oil.
Just dip the arrow in the oil and light it?
Well, like the whole oil. Like if you have an oil
Oh, yeah,
flask,
no, I wasn't,
you would like.
I wasn't gonna waste the whole
Toss it.
oil. I was gonna make a flaming arrow.
I gotcha.
Was my thought, but let's see. On the, I can't really see the guys on the left where I'm at.
You zoom
Guys
in
on
just
my
a little.
Because they're
They're right next to the tree.
on the opposite side.
That's your
So
right,
there's
not
Tell
left.
there's
exactly.
2 at the bottom. Oh, I know. This is great because I made these things
Yeah, I
really
can
blend
see-
in with the scenery, didn't I?
I can see that those
I mean,
were the
that's
guys I
part
couldn't
of
see.
their
Those were the guys I couldn't see.
Those ones?
camouflage.
Oh, okay.
Whew.
Yeah.
Does that help?
I want
Yeah.
To shoot at, yes, thank you. I want to shoot
Yeah.
at the tall one,
Okay.
hopefully.
Make a strike against it.
Please don't screw me. Be nice. Okay. $15 to hit.
15 hits.
All right. And they're not in combat with my friends, so I don't get sneak attack.
Not yet.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. 7 points of damage.
Here, let's do this because this will really help.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Then
We got the rings. We might as well use them.
Yeah.
So red rings are hostile enemies. There you
Nice.
Nice.
How many points of damage? I'm sorry.
7.
I didn't realize we were playing Dragon Age.
Hey, he's assisting the blind person.
Oh, it helps.
Don't give a
Alright.
crap.
It does.
There we go.
You see the chunks of bark and flesh peel off of them. Do you do anything else?
I want to move just slightly forward in kind of, I want to be kind of in front of Criella, but not like making it so she can't cast a spell. Just enough so that if they were to attack, they would have to hit me instead of her.
You're trying to create a little meat shield for her.
Basically.
Something like that. Oh,
She's
hey.
going to dominate the world, and I'm, kind of her protection, so.
We almost had a cat save.
I was close.
He spun the table.
I didn't know if that was you or.
I didn't
No.
either.
No, that was the cat.
World went dark, everything was moved. Okay,
Wow.
that is what I want to do.
What?
Okay, yeah. So after firing an arrow and hitting this thing and knocking loose some of the plant material off of it, Army rushes in front of Criella to shield her. Arvita, you are up.
Am I closer to the one that she... Which one did you hit, Ermi?
The one on top of the...
Oh, I thought I hit the
Oh, you're going for that. Yeah. Okay, so the one in the back. The one right up against the tree in the back.
Yeah.
I thought she meant the one on the pile.
Yeah, sorry. I was
Nope, you're good.
The tall guy.
Understand.
I am going to attack one of the closest ones I can, but I want to be able to use my charge. So I guess I back up enough to use my dash action, or just dash
Okay.
at it.
In these two right in front of you, basically. So you can hit the one on the pile or the other one, whichever you prefer, because you can go after both of them. So if you want to go after the one that has an arrow sticking out of its side, or...
Probably because I'm a little short. Might
okay.
be easier to get the one that's on the ground.
So you run around and then charge at this guy, rushing forward with talent in your hands.
And 11
An 11, that's your total?
to hit. Yeah.
That does not hit, I'm sorry.
Ouch.
Okay. Redoc is up.
I got nervous. I'm not used to fighting with Rudolph again. We spent all day yesterday without him. He's gonna see me be stupid.
Okay. Redoff reaches his hand up into the sky and grabs up, and you see a bolt of lightning strike into his hand, and then he swings it around and lassos one of the creatures. Maybe. I rolled into the hole.
Sirius saw it.
That'll hit with an 18 rolled.
Thank goodness.
So let's see.
Okay, Arvid.
Go, Redoff, go.
Boyfriend now.
Go, Redoff, go.
That was a pretty cool trick.
And now I got to roll it. No, the tree creature fails the saving throw. So as the lasso of lightning tendril wraps around it, Redoff yanks forward and pulls the tree creature into directly in front of him. Hi, buddy. And in doing so, you see that massive amounts of tendrils shoot off of the lightning bolt, zapping the tree.
He's in a bad mood.
I see this. What's up, bud? Did you push your foot in my coffee?
Standing in front of the camera. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he is. Gosh darn it, cat. He's sitting on my keyboard now, too. Okay, I've got to fix this hole because I keep rolling into it.
Well,
I need to not
roll
make you
into
main
a
screen.
tray.
It's shaking like crazy. There.
Sorry, which one's shaking like crazy?
The battle map. Shaking like mad. Not anymore.
It's the tables moving pretty.
Yeah.
And now he turned off my camera.
Yeah, you did.
Cat interference.
Cat
Wait,
save.
I was gonna say, I think this is a
Right.
cat save.
That doesn't
Wait,
qualify.
I guess, yeah, he
Yeah.
technically
You
turned
did.
off a camera.
A tray.
Thank you, though.
Shit.
Okay. Butterflies
Yeah, he
it
did.
is, as we're sneaking to a temple.
We're not sneaking. We haven't snuck yet.
It's true. All right.
Redoff has a cloud of butterflies floating around him now.
I mean,
So.
that's fitting.
So
He's so sparkly.
I think those butterflies are transferred over to Tonk.
Tonk does
Only this one, the one close to the south tree here, that's the only one that made it save. So everybody else is now butterfly sparkled. Okay.
Must have walked in. It's probably from the tree. Redoff started.
Yeah, exactly. You see that a lot of the bark blasts off of the tree as Redoff hits it with a lightning lure. Is what he shot it with. Yeah, he did 14 points of damage to it. So, okay. Next up is Tonk.
I'm Tonk.
I'm gonna take out my crossbow and step on the Redoff's right.
Here?
No, like between him and that group.
Oh,
yeah.
like that? Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
And then I'm gonna take a shot at the one closest to the tree.
Okay, yeah, go for it. The one not butterflied.
Yes. Natural 20.
Woohoo!
That's a hit.
Nat 20!
Woo!
We're doubling, right? Or rolling?
You pick.
You should quadruple it.
You pick before you roll.
I will double it.
Okay.
That is 14 plus 1, 15.
15 points of damage. Nice.
Very
You're my
nice.
new friend.
Is there something that's the opposite of dice jail?
Dice
Um,
heaven?
That
Dice
would be
brothel.
the
Free parking.
dice brothel.
Free parking.
I will work on building a dice brothel so that
Brothel.
if the dice behave themselves, they may visit it.
Nice.
So, the bolt, it just smashes into the chest of this creature, and like it must have been like dry dead wood or something, because like just chunks of it blast off all around. Looking pretty awesome. Anything else from you, Tonk?
I'm good right now.
Okay. Criella, you are up.
So I'm gonna turn towards the one closest to me.
Okay.
And
Up there with are the three of you up on that one?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And yell out, "Sos frie!" And Chill Touch flies forward.
Okay. Spectral hand reaches out and grabs the creature.
That would be an 18 plus 5 to hit.
That definitely hits.
E8, where are you? Oh, yeah. That is... Let's see. I don't add anything to that one, so it's just 8 points of damage.
Okay.
But he can't regain hit points until my next turn. And if he's undead, he has disadvantage on attacks versus me.
Okay. He is classified as undead. That is for that one, if you want that battle map big at all.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Okay.
I don't need it.
All right. So, yeah, the spectral hand reaches out and just starts choking this thing, holding it back in midair. I
Midair
skipped
face
that,
flops.
but that's okay. We'll go
I
now.
kind of wondered if...
Well, they're just going to go at the bottom of the round because whatever. That's how it works. Okay, so the one on Arvita is going to attack Arvita because they're mindless and they just like to do it. 18, I think, does hit you, correct?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And he just reaches forward with these nasty, sharpened claws, tree branches, and just gouges into you for 5 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
Some
the one
hemp
of-
oil for that. Gosh, he's so flaky.
Oh jeez, this is gonna be a fun night. That dice is rolling great. Rita also gets stabbed, and that's kind of a lot, actually.
Great, kill the healer. That's brilliant.
What am I, cop liver?
No,
Oh.
he's the one that's gotta save Gundren.
That's true. I can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no,
That
I know
kinda
you're
healer.
gonna take
The
care
good
of
healer.
us. I was talking about.
I can
the
bring
guy
him
that
back if he goes down.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Rita just lets out a gasp. Ah! And then the other one, let's see. These two are going to move forward. One is Tonk. I don't think a 14 hits you, Tonk.
Nope.
And then the...
They never want to hit me. Never
Zombie.
want to hit me.
yeah, right? That is going to hit you with a 22. So,
That's the one I just hit, right?
it is the one
I'm
that
gonna
you
call
just
lightning
shot.
down on his ass.
Excellent. You take 5 points of piercing damage as it shoves its claw into you. And in retaliation, a bolt of lightning is zapped through it, blasting off.
He makes a dex save.
Dex save. I'll remember that at some point. I don't think that's going to make it with a 9.
Nope.
He takes. Ooh, that's good.
12 points of damage.
Nice.
Lightning damage.
I was doing math.
Tom, the kill is yours.
Always. Hammer rat. Just lightning, just gonna. As soon as he hits me, he's just gonna.
And just like turns him into sawdust, caked all over to the tree behind him.
See, Rudolph, I can do it too.
Force is strong with you.
Yeah, I like how everyone's in love with Rudolph now.
I didn't say that.
It's like sounded like it just then.
He's a great fighter. I
Mm.
just want to prove my.
Hermie,
worth.
you're up.
Okay. I would like to move around behind the tall piece of tree shit that we are fighting so that I'm opposite my good buddy Arvita.
Okay.
Because sneak
Two.
attack is much, much better than anything else.
You still would get sneak attack.
Would I?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's more fun to be that way.
Now you're just flanking.
Yeah.
So you get advantage on the attack.
That's the benefit is the advantage on the attack roll.
So, because I have moved up, I mean, I have two hands. Can I stabby stab with the dagger? Oh,
Not
I
yet.
Grab the. I can't do that, can I?
Not yet.
What would you like to do?
She wants to attack twice.
You
No,
can.
What?
I don't want to attack twice. I want to attack with my dagger instead of my bow. I had my bow.
Oh yeah.
You just
Yeah.
drop it.
You just switch your weapon, and
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that was okay because I'm like, wait a minute. I had the bow out. I want to stab him in the face with my dagger now.
shows her bow and rushes forward with the dagger in hand.
Don't forget to pick that up after.
14 to hit.
A 14 does hit.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Then I get to roll that guy and a couple of those guys, I think.
Kill him, Remy.
attack.
Maybe.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Really hard one. As you stab into the creature, it falls forward down to its knees and then braces itself with its hands and then pushes back up ever so slightly.
Oh, yeah?
Okay,
Bonus
now
action fireball. Just kidding, I don't have that.
now we're going to go in proper order because now it is actually their turn. So, my bad. They were just slightly delayed in the last order. Having been struck really hard from behind, that one turns to attack me. And that is a 19.
You son of a bitch, that hurt.
And 5 points of piercing damage.
I don't want that.
The one by Readoff will hit Readoff's. Natural 20.
Ooh. Oof.
I mean, he's got a decent amount of hit points, so it's not terrible, but that still is.
You need different dice for
I
rolling to attack him.
yes, I agree. I refuse to celebrate your natural 20, although it is quite an accomplishment.
I refuse to celebrate my natural 20 too.
Okay, good. At least we're on the same page.
Readoff takes 13 points of piercing damage as the creature stabs into him and rips out a chunk of his flesh as it comes back. And Readoff's like, ah! And winces in pain. Okay, the one in front of Tonk will attack Tonk. Not enough, because I rolled a 10, so that's not going to hit your AC. These things don't have that high of a plus hit. Okay, so now it is Arvita.
The stick that's kneeling in front of me, since he's like my height now, with Talon. Do I have advantage as well because Ermi's there?
You do.
Or 6, so 19.
19 hits.
And then this is 9 points of damage.
Arvita, the kill is yours.
I swing it, and when Talon makes impact, I make like a sound because everyone was using lightning.
And you cut into this creature, and it's a combination of this like gross flesh and tree parts as you cut into them that open up, and then like you hit them in the shoulder, and you just like this gross sappy sound as you chop into them, and then it falls over and does not stand back up.
Gross.
Hi, Kitty. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
There's so many buttholes tonight. So many buttholes.
So many buttholes.
Well, you have to edit these.
That's been
slash.
What, 3 direct views now?
I think so.
Sorry. Isa. Don't go that way. No, just there you go. We're gonna have to get them butthole jewels for stream night. Okay. So Readoff is up next, and I do believe he at this point. That is just a melee spell attack, so he can do that. So he like reaches down to the ground, pulling out a chunk of root, and then smashes the tree in front of it. And
Good old shillelagh.
it's actually Thorn Whip.
Oh.
He's cast in Thorn Whip.
Would have been cooler if it was shillelagh.
14, so it does hit. Okay, you're in a way, Kitty.
Wait.
Was that 2d6? Okay. So 7 points of damage to it. That means I gotta roll. As he wraps this thorny vine around the tree person and pulls, it just pulls the head area clean off. Like it just cinches around it and just like zip tie. And the creature falls over. Head. Tom, you are up.
Can I look at Readoff and ascertain how well he's doing?
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
I don't think medicine. How do you spell medicine? 13.
13. Okay. He does have a wound that is bleeding on his side, but he doesn't appear to be phased too much by it.
Okay. And I will.
Maybe it's the adrenaline of battle, but
let's
Gotta be careful on the table.
cast Sacred Flame at the one I'm facing.
the shaky.
Yeah, I had to take it off main screen because it's like this gentle little
Oh, it's Sybil.
constant sway.
We're gonna have to get
like
a new
sea-sickening.
table.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It stopped.
It's Sybil's fat ass on the table.
You can
Yeah.
tell. She's walking by.
Yeah. Well, flopping down to take a nap.
On my spell sheet. So now I don't know what I can do.
Okay, sorry, Tonk.
Sacred Flame on the one next to me.
Sacred Flame. Okay,
Dex
and
save.
I make a thingy.
Yeah, Dex.
A what save? Dex?
Dex.
That is not going to do it.
Alright, that is 1d8. That was not good, but 3.
Yeah, that is real bad. I'm sorry.
It's tiny now.
On my side, it's still big from the other recording, but we'll see what works out best, I guess.
3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
No burning.
Okay.
Radiant damage.
But that is good to know. Okie dokie. Criella.
So it's just the one. Is there just one left, or is there actually two that are still alive?
Sorry, yeah, this one died
I
as well.
I chopped his head or
That's
shoulder.
what I thought.
Hello,
So the last one that's there,
Survived.
I'll turn, and my spectral hand will come out as I yell at it. So free, and I want the hand to like slap it across the face and like stun it and make it hurt.
Do it.
That would be a 21 to
That
hit.
hits.
Full.
4 points of damage.
Damage.
He can't regain HP and disadvantage against me.
Nice.
The spectral hand just shoves its face into the ground, and you see that like it hits hard and then slowly rolls over and slowly gets back up onto its foot. Ermi. One left.
I am there, and I want to be on the opposite side of it from Tonk. So, I would like to use my movement, and if that's not enough, then I would like to bonus action dash. One of these days, I'll learn how to talk. I promise. And then I want to stab him. Oh, sorry.
You're
Don't
still
stab
young
him.
and learning.
Yeah.
You'd probably be able to make it there with just your normal move.
Oh, okay. Then I don't need to use my bonus action to do that. I would like to get there and do some stabby stabs.
Actually, sorry, to get behind it if you're trying to flank, yes.
Yes. Okay, that's what I want to do then. I'm fine with
Yes.
using my bonus action dash to get there. That's what that's for.
Yes.
Then I get advantage on my stabby stab.
You all right there, Sid?
That is a dirty 20, which I'm fairly certain will hit.
That does hit indeed.
Mhm.
Okay, and now we're going to do some sneak attack and some regular attack and see if we can't
Look at
just
me
kill
real
this
quick.
little- 14 points of damage.
Whoa. Roguing it.
Yes.
Ermi. The kill is yours.
Yay!
Nice.
Okay, so I get behind him, and since he's facing Tonk, I stab through the back of his head, and the blade comes out his eyeball.
And there's a jolt for a second as it's like standing back up after this spectral hand smashed it into the ground. Standing back up, you sneak in behind it, and as it's getting back full upright position, wait! And bits of some splinters and debris fly into Tonk's face.
Oh, sorry about that, Tonk.
Oh, he's enjoying it.
And with that, combat has ended as my cat erases notes for me.
Kitty, don't
Win.
erase the notes. Those are important.
Don't do that, Sybil. She's
Thanks,
all over
Kat.
it.
Yeah, and I can't do anything about it. Thankfully, I can just reverse those back to an earlier version of the document. But now she's crashed Word.
Oh, jeez.
Word just
good
gave
job.
me the crash. So, cat. I need to be able to disable the fucking keyboard.
Right? Maybe it's a good time to take a break.
Okay.
Silly
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah, it's actually a really good time to take a break. So
Sure.
you guys have just finished combat, so let's take our break now, and we will resume back here shortly. So go grab a snack, take a body break with us, and then we'll be back soon. Thanks, guys.
We'll be right back.
All right, and we're back.
We're so awesome.
You guys fucking wrecked that combat. I was pretty. I didn't know.
Oh, man.
It was gonna be tough.
You guys with that lightning? Oh, it was awesome.
You did a good job. Hmm.
Both of you guys. Both lightning guys.
Oh, well, thank you.
Ermi, you didn't see it?
Eh,
I mean, you did really great things with your knife, too.
thanks.
All in a day's work.
She moves so fast for, someone her size.
It's not about the size; it's how you use it.
Hiss.
Right.
It's
One
just
second,
stupid.
she's like right next to me, and we're like killing this stick guy. And then, like, and that one's dead over there. And,
Just-
like, Tonk is being showered in tree bark.
That's exactly what happened.
The bukkake of tree bark.
I might have actually disappeared and reappeared in the other spot. That's going to be my next mission.
Can you do that?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. My next mission is going to be to convince Arvita that I can teleport.
Check.
I
The
just-
letter
Arvita.
I'm going to be writing to my
I-
siblings the next time we get to,
Yeah.
like, an inn. You guys could be painted as, like, these gods I travel with, they let me be their friends.
I mean, I fully expect that Rudolph isn't going to believe me, but I'm going to convince Arvita because I want her to think I'm cool.
I do. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. She's so
Nice.
fast. Like a blur of copper. Bronze? Copper? It's shiny.
Brass.
Brass. Shiny.
Yeah. It's shiny. That's all you need to know.
And Crayola with the creepy hand. Like, holding it by the throat and stuff.
Bitch slapping it.
Edgy.
You'd bitch slap it.
Yeah. Looked like you've done that before.
Just a few times. It's a simple spell, really.
Oh. Are spells simple? Like, I feel like
Rudolph's just shaking his head.
like I'm kind of new to this, outside the realm of natural things, and not that the Feywild isn't or whatever isn't natural, just this magic stuff is you guys seem like you can control it and call it things like simple. That's easy.
You'll get there in time. It just takes patience and practice. The very clever ones can learn more complicated spells.
I mean,
I
it's
would
really
say
kind of
it's
exciting.
probably on par with your ability to swing that sword of yours. I couldn't do that.
I am pretty good with a sword.
We all have our talents and our gifts. It might be easy to cast spells if you have proclivities that way, or if you're like me and nature just moves through you and you allow it to do that.
Like a warrior boy band.
I think you play it down a bit when you say that it's easy. It's still taking the fabric of the weave and bending it to your will and producing something from it. That's not something everybody can do.
You held a tree creature by its throat with a fake dust hand. It was weird. In like a really amazing way. Weird. Like not foreign, or I'm not judging you and stuff. Just new.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I just meant that it comes naturally to me. That's why I am what I am. And that's why I will be the best when the time comes.
I think you're the best now. I've never seen anyone do that.
Folly of a mage. Always aspiring for greatness. Never content. I mean, no offense, Briella. I'm sorry.
No offense taken when it's the truth. But we should get out of here. We made a lot of noise, and more of those creatures could be coming.
Tonk, do you hear anything?
Do,
You heard the first ones.
can I look over the bodies and see if there's anything like remotely new or unexpected? Like, I expect branches and
Are you trying
like
to get out
rubble.
of here, or are you trying to investigate the bodies?
I want to do a quick
Okay,
investigation
sure.
of the bodies while I'm
So go ahead and
letting
give
them
me an
finish.
investigation check.
14.
The ones that you've killed here don't seem to have that black ichor just spilling out of them like the ones previously fought did.
These ones seem different. There's none of this black ichor on them or in them.
It's still inside them. It's just not spilling out.
Oh, okay. I'll have to tuck that mentally away because I don't know why it wouldn't be spilling out of them like the other ones.
That's weird.
Perhaps they're different. It's very weird.
I have a side question for the DM. Because
Yeah.
I, randomly look at things on my character sheet that I should probably have memorized. I have this thing called City Secrets, and I don't know if that would apply to where we are now, since it's kind of a decrepit city, but it allows me to find my way between two locations in a city twice as fast as my speed would normally allow.
Yeah, definitely does not apply to Thunder Tree because Thunder Tree is more of a forest. It's a ruin, but it's also more of a forest now than it is a city. That's more like you would know that like the back alleyways that people avoid typically because
Urban
they're afraid they're gonna
locations.
yeah.
Okay.
Like that's the kind of stuff that you're gonna be really good at, dodging the crowds.
Just making sure, because Missy has a tendency to forget to read things on her
Sure.
sheet until, she's really forgotten to use something important. So, saw that and thought I'd
I
ask.
can't say how frequent you'll be in big cities, but I imagine that will be a thing that you guys experience from time to time.
I hope so, because I need to find like a mailbox. Someone who's running messages.
And you need a new dress.
So bad. There's holes in this one. Like, it smells like. Well, it kind of smells like campfire right now, with a little bit of like
Are you like
thunderstorm.
Are you wanting to fight in a dress constantly?
Well, I don't want to really. I mean, I want to fight sometimes. I don't want to fight constantly.
Like that's your attire for combat is a dress.
It's my attire for everything.
Well, it's lovely, but I have a suggestion. You have a practitioner of the arcane arts with you. There is a spell out there that is a fairly basic spell that would help with this. I don't have access to it, but maybe it's something she could inquire about. Mending would be something you might want to look into. It allows you to restitch fabric back together. And I've even heard tell of some basic enchantment garments that exist in the world that actually just have that as a property that they could do. So perhaps you could find somebody competent with this sort of thing and they could craft you a dress that this way, instead of continuously destroying a beautiful dress and then having to buy a new one, you could just have a beautiful dress that fixes itself.
There are no words. I can't wait to tell my mom because the seamstress back home who makes it like everybody's clothes, I hate her. She's always like getting me with the pins because she's an old halfling and she's half blind. This sort of thing would put her out of work. But it would also keep me in.
I don't think it'd put her out of work because it is expensive.
Oh.
Something like that. So, I am sure that you've been a successful adventurer for a while now, and I'm sure you have some means.
This is like my third dress in like 5 or 6 weeks. Right, Ermi?
Yep. She goes through dresses like crazy.
I wish I had the ability to mend. I would do that for you, but it's not
It's
something
just
I
part
know.
of my like, is like getting hit. You kind of like, I don't want to hurt people, so I need them to hit me first. I need, to get angry and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't do that as well if I'm wearing something better. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. It's them tearing at your clothes. It pisses you off a bit.
Well, yeah. Anyway, we should keep going. But thanks. Yeah, mending. We'll talk about that tonight. Arvita learns about mending.
So you guys begin to proceed onward.
Same order? Tonk, you going
Yep.
first?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's gonna make our check?
It's my turn then. That's an 8.
Okay. You guys begin to continue to follow the path quietly and discreetly, as discreet as possible. Now that most of the people in this party have butterflies floating around them, are you guys trying to maintain super
Am I
quiet?
the only one who doesn't?
I don't.
And the other 2 of you do? And Rudolph?
Yeah,
I have
Rudolph.
Okay.
I don't know why these things keep pestering me.
Well, they're beautiful creatures.
Well, they are, but they're annoying. They don't need to be flying around my head.
Well, okay, yes, I agree.
I'm playing with the ones in front of me because I'm behind Tonk. And he's covered in them, so I'm like...
So
paying much attention to the road, Arvita.
Oh.
It's a little difficult to be sneaky when you have all these sparklies flying around your head.
I'm glad they're here.
the forest, you can see, starts. Tonk, make a perception check for me.
Perception 12.
Okay. Okay, you guys begin to wander and walk deeper into the woods, and Tonk, something like hits you in the face and catches you off guard real quick, and you like reach up and grab at it, and you feel that sticky web feeling of just walking through a spider web.
Ew. Is it like a regular spider web or like bigger?
Make an investigation check.
That's better. That's there. Investigation. That's 16.
16. It's a mixture. You can tell that there are some really small webs in there, as well as some very thick strands, almost as thick as your traveling rope.
Is this the only spot, or is there multiple spots?
Like kind of looking around, you notice that there's the spider web is kind of like you see it going off into the trees, and you see it connecting tops of trees together. Quite an extensive web network.
I think we're getting closer, guys. A lot of spider webs around.
You're
I wanna-
kind of covered in it.
Yeah, I kind of stepped through one. Can I be on the lookout to see if there's any, we fought, medium-sized spiders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Be
Yes.
on the lookout for some of those.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make a perception check.
17.
17. Okay. Across the upper reaches of the trees, you can see several dark, shadowy figures running along the webs.
All about the same size?
Mm-hmm. Kind of about what you're looking for.
We got some friends up there. That way. I don't know if we want to skirt around or just keep going. Be wary.
Is there a path we can take that avoids most of the webs? Or we could just bang on the webs and take them down real quick?
Real quick.
I mean, I am kind of getting hungry, and the last spider I ate tasted pretty good. So yeah, let's do it.
Like bang on the web?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let me.
We see just the little ones right now.
Is there any
Does
web network that spans up towards that area that I seen those spiders?
They're all kind of connected. Yeah. Make a nature check.
Oh, it's too bad it's not animal handling.
Plus a 0 is still a 1.
Oof.
That's better than what mine would have been, because mine would have been a -1.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell where there might be spider webs, or where they're you're losing them in between the tree branches and stuff.
So do we want to fight these spiders? Is that what we're saying?
Might as well get them out of the way now.
I want to
I'd
take my
rather
bow
they-
out and see if I can't ping one of them.
Ermi, Tonk. I think Ermi's just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I definitely don't want them to ambush us while we're fighting the big dude.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well do it while we're ready for it.
Sure.
I found love for Tasha with Tasha's for more portal.
Okay, cool. So is that a doable thing, Mr. DM?
Shooting the spiders that Tonk kind of saw running along the tops of the webs.
Yeah, as long as he points me in the right direction.
Yeah.
She's gonna piss him off.
Probably.
They're gonna be
And
so
hey,
mad at us.
since I'm just gonna stand right here, can I do that thing that we talked about where I give myself advantage?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so holy shit. The one time I wouldn't have needed it, but still.
You might need it.
21 to hit.
Nice.
I mean, you still gotta get through the trees.
That's true, but I'm gonna still roll better than normal.
Bear with me for one moment.
Oh my gosh.
Serious.
I'm scared. Should I hit it? Should I not hit it? Is it gonna fall down on my face?
I kind of hope it falls on your face.
Oh yeah, because then I can just eat it. That's a
Yeah.
good plan. That's a good plan. Just gonna stand on here. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand on
Creola,
here.
I think
Ah.
I don't think it would work for you.
So, I would like everybody to roll initiative.
That's a little better.
Yeah. Did you roll a Tonkin Creole?
She's still probably like a 6 or 7, even if she rolls a 1.
No, it's not.
On your initiative?
No. I only
Oh,
have
goodness.
3.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Jeez. Can't be any worse than that.
Are you certain?
Could be.
You leave her alone. Serious.
Hey, go ahead and give me your numbers, guys.
13.
12.
5.
Oh, we're switching it up.
Yeah. Army got 4.
And what did Rudolph get?
Well, I guess he's going first out of you guys. Got a 15.
Well, good for him. I still,
Kind of in the front.
I still might have shot one of them. We don't know.
It looks good.
Bird form.
He's just a giant chicken on your shoulder.
He's actually walking at the moment. Okay. Ermi, you see your arrow fly off into the distance and then just like pink into something. So go ahead and roll damage.
Right.
At the same time this is happening, the floor, you did not realize all of these masses of tiny spiders accumulating near you. And these spiders attack. So, sorry, how much damage to it?
9.
9
Gross.
to the tree.
What was that, Tom?
9 points to the tree.
9 points of damage. Well, I don't know, maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
Arvita, that's gonna hit you. And you take 6 points of piercing damage as these spiders begin to crawl all over your legs and bite at you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me. Sorry, what was that?
13.
13 does not make it. You are now poisoned. So you have the poison condition for the next hour. As the venom of all of these bites all at once overtakes your system and you feel a bit woozy.
Guys, I don't feel so good. There's so many of them.
You look a little bit like I felt the other day.
And what does poison do again? The poison condition?
Disadvantage on attack rolls. Poisoned. Attack rolls and ability checks. Okay, so then with that, first up is Rita. And now that the surprise round has happened, Or, sorry, it's not a round, it's a condition, and you guys were all surprised, so you didn't get to do anything turn 1. Except for Ermi, who was doing something, distracting you guys. Uh-oh.
It's my fault.
We're just looking up with our mouths open like little mouth breathers.
Yeah, exactly.
Breathers.
You gonna hit?
I don't know that he has a dealing.
Guys, the floor is moving.
That looks like a lot of spiders.
The ground has lots of legs.
These are the little ones, right?
It is hot out here.
Yes, tiny little swarms of spiders.
Okay. Bite-sized yumminess.
Yeah, your favorite, the popcorn ones.
Give me the popcorn here in a minute.
Can't wait.
Well, he does not have anything that is like AoE style attacks, so or anything of that nature. So he is
Are the
going
little spiders
to.
swarms?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if you can see him down there. They snuck up on you. Oh, I should make the on my side here.
Big screen.
Apologies. There we go. Oh yeah, you can't really see them, can you? Hold
Oh,
on.
they're hidden. Okay. All right. Oh, I see them now. They need
There
red
you go.
rings. Where are those red rings?
That's right. Red rings.
I feel like
Bad
all
guys.
things should just have the little red health
Yeah.
bar.
Totally helpful.
It
No, big
It
They
is-
need a nameplate.
yeah, little floating nameplates.
Yes. Yes. And we put yellow ones around all of the other animals in the woods.
That sounds lovely. I would do much better with that.
Okay. So I guess Redoth is just going to attempt to thorn whip one of the ones over there. So he once again reaches down and grabs at a vine or a root and then pulls it out and uses it as a improvised whip real quick with some magic enhancements, and that's definitely gonna hit.
Whoa.
Because I rolled a 19. Wow, and almost max damage. So 11 points of damage to the swarm.
Redoth is on fire!
Okay, so Tonk, you are up. You see a lot of these little spiders go flying off in all different directions as the whip cracks through them.
I would like to cast Toll the Dead on that same group.
Okay, yeah,
Wisdom.
wisdom save. Oh, maybe 15?
Yep.
Aw.
They still take that.
They do not because it's
No.
a cantrip.
Target is missed at any of its yes.
Sorry, Tonk.
Target. Wait. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. If he matches your DC, they save.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else from you, Tonk?
No.
Eat some of them.
Pulling Irving.
I'm good.
Okay. Criella is up.
I want to look because the way that the shits were spewed out of the tree before. Do I get the
Those
sense?
are rats.
The rats.
Uh-huh.
Do I sense or can I tell if these are being like created and coming from somewhere, or are they just natural swarm on the ground that we?
So would you like to use
use my
action
my
to
action
investigate?
to investigate the area and look
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation.
and see if something is spawning them. I'm going to use my inspiration from Irish fan on that one.
Yay! Oh man, you were racing a good shaky on the table.
Yeah, that was not any better. 9.
9. Okay. Looking around, you can see that there are like thousands of tiny spiders kind of all over the place, specifically on like bases of trees and like coming out of hollows around you. They're kind of all just carpeting the area.
Okay. I'll holler out. I don't see anything making these spiders. I think we're just all up in their space.
Pissed off a nest.
Yay.
Okay.
Arvita is up.
I'm gonna swat the swarm off of me with my sword.
Okay.
You guys suck. Awful.
Make an attack roll with disadvantage. So
Okay.
roll twice, take the worst.
Oh, alright, that's still 17.
17, that definitely hits.
I rolled 17 and an 18.
Feel free to do a little bit of damage to him.
Okay.
Do a lot of damage, is what he should have
A
said.
lot of damage.
Ooh, 16 points of damage. I rolled a 10.
Hacking
my D10.
through, just like a quick chop chop, and you just see like tons of little bits of legs and guts just flying all over the place as you chop through the swarm of spiders trying to make its way on top of you. Okay.
The spiders scream when they die.
Maybe the big ones, but I don't know that the little ones would make enough noise. Okay, so it is now the spider turn.
No.
So one is going to attack you. They're going to keep swarming on the same people they were going after. I don't think a 12 hits you, though, Arvita, so I think you're safe. And then Criella, the other group. Nope, that is a 4. So, however, you do see dropping in from directly above you.
Son of a whore. Oh, it's my dinner. I ordered takeout.
3 larger spiders. Drop down. One of them has an arrow in it.
Yes! That's my dinner.
Ermi, you are up.
Well, I was gonna attack the little guys, but seeing as how my dinner just came to see me, I think we're gonna go for another.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself advantage, so that I can, kill this thing and eat it. 14.
14. That
Come on.
I just looked at this too. That just barely hits. You see your arrow just skirt across some chitin and cut its way across the back plate of the spider.
Okay. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Okay. Well, Freedot's turn. Knowing that things just got real, he wastes no time. And he lets out a growl and a roar and stretches his arms out and takes on the form of Bronco.
And kills Tonk in the process.
And lunges after the closest spider, the one Army's been shooting first.
Okay, just
And that hits.
you don't make it not edible, okay?
Wait.
Dinner.
He hits it with his claws, and does 14 points of damage to it, which is enough to kill that one. So as he like reaches, just and he chops off the head and like the front two pinchers or front two legs, and leaves the nice abdomen behind for you.
Nice.
So that one's dead. Good job shooting it earlier. And then he will turn and bite the spider behind him. And that is another hit, so. Not nearly that good, though. Only 3 points of damage as he bites into the spider behind him. Okay, Tom, you are up.
There's one in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just take a big old...
Not immediately in front of you, so like you could get around him if you wanted to at all.
I mean, if I can stay there and hit him, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll just take a good old whack-a-mole hit on him.
Alrighty.
Yep. 6 plus 2. I think that's gonna work.
8 does not hit. You hit it, and it's just got this really hard, thick shell that you hit into.
That's fine.
Criella.
Is there, if I move so that I can get opposite of the one Arvida's fighting, am I in base to base with any of them?
Currently you are, yes.
Okay. Can I move to get opposite without going around and getting with the other one? Getting in combat with the other one?
So the one behind Arvida is attacking Arvida. The one next to you is attacking you.
Oh, okay.
So if you're trying to flank the one with Arvida, you're going to get attacked by the swarm directly in front of you.
Okay. So the one that's in front of me, then, I'll yell at it, great day, and he needs to make a dex save.
Okay. That is a big old failure with 2 on that roll.
So he will take some acid damage. That would be 4 points of acid damage.
4 points of acid damage. Okay. Okay. Lots of little spiders just pop, pop, pop off of it as a splash of acid screeches over the top of them.
Spiders to go with my dinner.
Arvida.
I just made it spicy for you.
This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare.
Erica's?
And Arvida's probably. I swing the sword down again. I'm still covered in them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not nearly as many as there once was, but yeah, there's still plenty enough to get on you.
Oh yeah, she's.
Attack roll with disadvantage.
Yep. Could you scoot? Ooh. Thank you. Oh, I rolled 2 2s.
No.
Aww. You're kind of just like not making any room, just bashing away at them because there's not a giant clump of them like there once was, and you're not sure you want to take out your leg at the same time as swinging at these things. So
Smell weird in here.
hesitantly, Ermi.
I thought the swarms went before me.
You're correct. All the spiders do, actually, because you're down at the very bottom, you. That's on me. I'm sorry. I'm bad. But I appreciate it. So thank you. So the swarm on Arvita will attack Arvita. 14.
That does not hit.
Nice.
Ooh.
And the one on Criella? 3, even with my plus hit, does not matter. So then the spider in front of Tonk will attack Tonk. Another 3. And then the spider in front of Redoth will attack Redoth. And that is not going to hit because I rolled a 12. So, okay!
Bad
Lots of
spiders.
bad rolls here for the DM. Now it's Hermes.
Okay. So I would just like to point out that my good deed by admitting it wasn't my turn was just rewarded by none of my friends getting injured.
True. Yeah, very true.
Okay. So there is a spider in front of Redoth. I know the swarms are behind me, but there's this bigger spider in front of Redoth, and there is one in front of Tonk, right?
Yeah, one in front of Tonk, one next to Redoth, and then the 2 swarms still.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at the one in front of Tonk, and I'm going to stand very still so that I can give myself advantage, because that's super fun now. 15.
He does hit.
Okay. And then I say, please dice, be nice. And they fucked me in the ass.
Ouch.
At least you're hitting.
9 points of damage.
Hey, that's a decent amount.
Yeah.
Sorry, which spider were you shooting with
In
that?
front of me.
The Tonk.
The one in front of Tonk.
Yes.
Okay.
That was like the lowest possible sneak attack damage ever. I rolled 1s on it, and that's what made me mad. Max on the actual D4 hit die, but then
Yeah. Ugh.
the sneak attack that's supposed to be awesome was like, no, fuck you.
Eh. Okay, it is Redoth's turn. He will lunge and strike at the spider in front of him once more. And that is going to hit. That is max damage. So he just crushes into the top of the carapace and just peels off the the top part of the abdomen, and just like, and drops the shell on the ground, and then turns. Sorry for kicking the camera. He gets behind that set of swarm there, giving him an advantage on his attack as he bites, which he needs because the first roll was a 2. The next one was a 16, so 5 points of damage. Swarm. He cleans off quite a few of the spiders, but it is still doing havoc on Criella. Tonk.
Take another swing at the one in front of me.
It has now been wounded, just so you know.
Is that something that would hurt you?
Might change what he does.
Yeah. No, I'll take a swing.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh.
Hey, Tonk takes a swing, and it does not impact. Criella.
I'm gonna yell, Tonk, you keep missing. What's the matter? And then I want the one in front of me to make a deck save as I yell, Acrid.
Okay. That's a 9 total, so I don't think that makes it.
Okay. You will take 6 points of acid damage.
Kriela, the kill is yours.
Ooh, the acid like spreads out over top of them and it makes them all burst into little like bubbles and pop.
Oh, gross. Yeah.
Corn spiders.
With a sickening, like, crunchy pop sound, the swarm of
Don't
spiders.
do your singing, your cheek thing. That's how they pop.
Oh,
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
We got to steal that sound bite. Yeah, and then the remaining little bits of spiders all around you, like, begin to scurry off in the distance. Okay, Arvita.
I'm a stout halfling. I have poison resistance.
So that's to damage, but not to the poison condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. So the group I was just hitting
Mm-hmm.
is now gone and popped all over me.
No. The one you were hitting is still in front of you. The one
That's the
behind
one-
you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's smacky smack. That's all I can do.
Okay.
10.
10 does not hit, unfortunately.
Poison sucks.
I should have moved.
Guys, too many spiders. Too many spiders.
Okay, the swarm will attack you.
No more.
That's gonna hit. That's an 18. I think that beats your AC just as is, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you only take 4 points of piercing damage. You're already poisoned, so you can't be poisoned again. So
That's good.
I'm sorry. That was they're significantly less than when they started. 2 points of damage.
Oh shoot.
Only 2 points of damage.
I do.
Sorry.
That's
I
fine.
rolled 2d6 and it should have only been 1d6. Okay. And then the spider in front of Tonk is going to bite Tonk. Attempt. A natural 1. It reaches up and is like kind of
We're
gently caresses your
Dancing with
chest.
each other.
Yeah, right? Ermi.
I am like out for blood with these big spiders, so I'm gonna stay where
Get
I'm
'em.
at, give myself advantage, and shoot at the one that's attacking my friend Tonk. And you're not gonna believe this. There's absolutely no way that this is possible.
She pulled a Liam O'Brien.
No. Double
ones?
nat ones.
She pulled a reverse Liam O'Brien.
Double nat ones. I'm very sad now because these dice were very nice to me all night long, and now they're assholes.
Nope. They've lost trust.
She
They're
pulled a
going
Will
In
Wheaton.
jail.
Man.
Will Wheaton me.
It's the double cross.
Just gonna cry. How could you?
You should make her roll another d20, see if she hits.
Hey, he called it out. Roll a d20.
Shit. Okay. I will do that.
Only because he said so. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Not a d20. Roll that big old chunky boy you got there.
Chonk,
Shit.
chonk.
You got a 25% chance of hitting Tonk.
Chonk the
I'm like,
hit
where'd
tonk.
the chonk go?
Chonk the
Where am
tonk.
I gonna roll that? This thing is huge.
In your... It's gonna fall off. You need to roll it in your...
Okay, that's an 88.
Okay, yeah, so the arrow goes wide and misses Tonk. Okie dokie. Redoff's turn, and he is going to get behind Arvida's swarm of spiders and just lunge in and start trying to just rip off as many as he can.
Yay!
With advantage because you're flanking, didn't need it, a 16 and a 17, so he got better rolls, thankfully. And he just starts shredding through the spiders that are on you with his claws and just like skewering them and pulling them off with these deft, like perfect little claws that aren't actually puncturing you at all or getting on you. And then you see that like the rest of the spiders begin to just quickly scatter and scurry away as he wrecks that swarm. I don't think he's going to have enough movement, but he is going to move and end up basically like here. Did basically make you so that he can try to get back to the other set of spiders. Or the other spider. Okay, so that brings us to Tonk.
I'll cast Toll the Dead. See if that works. Wisdom saving throw.
Well, I rolled a 9, so... 9 total. I rolled... Yeah. I have a 9.
Okay. You don't add anything to that?
Well, I rolled a 10.
Oh.
Battery.
Nice.
So,
Cameras, bye-bye.
Alright.
can I get the final battery?
Oh, you got it over there.
That's pretty good. 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Necrotic damage.
It,
That just sounds
Does a cleric have necrotic
It's just a
abilities?
spell.
magic.
Sorry.
It's magic.
Magic. You know.
Hopefully it's okay.
That wasn't that hard of a... Like, that big of a...
Yeah, but
level
it landed on the lens.
up. These things are designed to take a little bit of a thing.
Can we level up now?
What happens
Wait.
at 5?
A lot of my cantrips go up in damage.
Nice.
My sneak
Same.
attack goes up.
Tom, the kill is yours.
The kill is yours.
Can I pretend to hit him with my hammer?
It's like you like gong his head with the hammer, and and the bell tolls, and
Like
there's
just
a bit of
before it hits his head, it'll gong out.
yeah,
I like that.
I like it too. And there's like a quick little shriek, and you see its legs all tense up underneath it, and it just falls down and stops moving.
So all of them are dead.
Appears to be that way at the moment.
I would like to go rip a leg off and start gnawing on it.
So Ermi walks over and grabs herself a snack.
I made you
Can-
popcorn spiders, though. Why are you
Can
gonna
we-
eat that one?
Can we see the temple from here?
Make a investigation roll, since you know what
Investigation
you're
or
looking for.
Perception.
Investigation, since you know what you're looking for. I mean, this is kind of one of those mixed situations. It could be either.
Well, it's a drastic change, so those are which one it is.
All right, you tell me what you're doing, and then we'll determine.
Well, I'm just trying to see how far, if I can see the temple, and how far it is from us. Like,
Okay.
how long
Guys,
it would take.
I think that this is an investigation because
Okay.
you literally know what you're looking for right now.
A 9.
9. Okay. I mean, the good news is it's not a terribly hard DC on this roll, and you can see it off in the distance through like the haze of spider webs. But you can see that there is you can see just kind of glimpses through the trees, the stone archways of the
Okay.
temple. that has been described to you.
I guess that'll help. I will walk over to Arvita and cast Lesser Restoration on her.
Hey, Tonk.
Okay.
Okay, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna scoop up some of the popcorn spiders that Creola made for me and stuff them in an empty pocket of my bag.
Don't
Okay.
lick the blueberries. So
As
greater
Tonk-
restoration just makes me not poison anymore.
Lesser restoration, but
For
yes,
that,
yeah. As he lays his hand on you, you suddenly feel like the warm glow pass through you. But in his case, because his spells are all kind of like stormy based, it's more like it's like when somebody touches you after they've been rubbing their socks on the floor for a minute. It's like you get that quick little zap, but then it leaves behind this nice warming sensation. And suddenly you don't have that feeling like nausea or or you're gonna poop yourself. You just don't have that feeling anymore.
Thanks, Tonk.
Tonk,
Yes.
that's great that you just made Alvita feel better, but what the hell happened the other day when I was sick?
Because I didn't know what we were walking into when we came here, and I didn't have that spell prepared. But since we're
Thank you
here,
for being
it will be
prepared.
on my list.
Watching you.
Readoff drops the Bronco form, and like that's good. Way to be prepared. Arvita, you look wounded.
I'm all right. Like feel okay.
Those spiders didn't bite you too hard?
They did, like, a little bit. I'd say I'm like 75, 79-ish%.
Well, okay, let me get you back up as good to 100 as we can then.
We definitely
Okay.
want you in tip-top shape before this
Over
big square.
there is where we're probably going to find our next encounter, if not sooner.
I may lay
And
my head on him.
he restores 11 points of health to you.
As Rudolph is casting that on her, I want to kind of cast Druidcraft off to the side and make the plants like come up around Arvita's legs and over her dress and like vine up her body to make her think that the ground is healing her.
Whoa.
Okay. So
Like the big swirlies, like when Cinderella's dress changes.
as you try to do this, the sensation is almost make an Arcana check.
Nat 20.
No.
So that's a 25.
You are able to shake like the topsoil a little bit and cause a bit of the leaf debris to blow up, but like the deep rooted things are simply refusing to do what you say.
This dirt doesn't respond to me. What? There's something deeply wrong with this ground. Well, I was trying to make it look pretty when Rudolph healed you, and it's not working. I don't understand.
What wasn't working?
When I
You made the ground shake.
Yeah, but I was trying to get the roots to come up around you and flowers to bloom, and it's all dead. Like everything is just, it doesn't respond.
I mean, aren't you good with dead things?
Yeah, but I can't control if it doesn't respond.
This is why I'm here in Thunder Tree.
I have a feeling it might get worse as we get closer to this big tree that's in the temple.
You can get some things to react to you, but anything that's been here for a while is set in its ways. It's about best I can explain it.
This is
It's
really
like it doesn't It's like it doesn't know goodness anymore.
It doesn't belong.
I'm talking about the like roots and the green, like.
I understand. It's like it doesn't belong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I hope we
that's a
can
good way
fix
to.
it.
I hope so too. Well, at least you feel better.
You know, I imagined it looked really cool in your head. It's, not your fault that the trees don't want to like hang out with you. I think you're cool.
Insight checker.
Yeah.
I totally believe you too.
I mean, yeah, I'm not really lying. Nice.
Is anybody else wounded before we proceed forward?
I
How
got a
bad-
scratch, but I'm not worried about it.
See my hand? It's cut.
How bad do you
Me.
just a small cut on your hand?
I mean, yeah, it's not a lot.
Well-
It's only that many fingers wide.
Tonk, do me a favor, Tonk. Keep a lookout.
I liked it.
I've got a small bandage for her. Let me put a bandage on her. And he
Yeah.
reaches into his pocket and pulls out some herbs and a strip of cloth. Sorry, what was that, Josh?
I'm just keeping a lookout.
You make a perception check. He begins to apply a poultice to your hand. And you get 8 points of health back.
No, don't need that many.
And one more for that is my perception.
Okay. The the webs themselves, they're kind of you will remember the other session. I explained that or was it the beginning of this one? So confused now. The beginning of this day when you ventured forward, the sky was much clearer than you had seen in Thunder Tree up to this point. But like bits of light are coming through those clouds, shining onto those webs, and you can see that the webs are eerily still. Anybody else?
No, I'm okay.
I mean, like I said, I'm hurt a little bit, but you don't have to worry about me.
Like a bandage or some powerful magics?
I mean, a bandage wouldn't hurt.
The bandage feels nice. It's got a little bit.
Bandage will probably do you just fine. 12.
That's more than
It's
enough.
got a little bit of mintiness to it, kind of tingle.
I can draw butterflies on them later. For both of you guys.
That would be nice.
Like the ones flying around my head.
So he
That's
pulls
what I
out
was
like another
thinking.
strip of cloth and begins to apply some herbs onto it and stuff. And like mechanic wise, this does take some time for him to prepare this. So it's not something that he can do quickly. So for certain things, he's like, we can just get this done over a period of time versus using actions to heal. So after a few minutes of just hanging out here,
Arvita smoked her leaf while he was doing that.
okay,
I just sat on the ground.
Rudolph, how much longer do you think
I'm
we
taking
got?
more of this stuff.
longer before.
We reached the temple.
Oh, if we're lucky, I didn't see any more spiders moving. We might have scared them off.
I don't think we're the ones that scared it off.
Oh, you guys are pretty scary.
I don't know. We did quite a bit of damage on them.
Yeah, it's a little quiet.
It's so quiet.
Do we not hear any animal sounds at all? Like normal forest?
I don't think we've ever heard.
Make a nature check.
My halfling. I'm gonna do that again.
Nice.
Something to be said. I'm short, but nature. Ah, chestnuts. That's 18.
18. Yeah, as Josh was about to say, you notice that realistically, since you guys have been in Thunder Tree, there's been almost no sounds. The only sounds of nature that you've heard were the sounds that were coming off of like the new growth area by the tree house that you guys have currently established. Everywhere else is like all you hear is either like that eerie wind blowing through dead branches or like the rats scurrying and the spiders scurrying. It's a lot of like scurrying sounds, no nature sounds.
Place is creepy.
Can I look around to see if any of the webbing is like indented, like there's something heavy sitting on it?
Yeah, make a perception.
Probably not. 5.
Okay. I mean, it's hard to tell. Like the webs themselves have a lot of sag in them, but it's hard to tell if that's old web, new web.
Start making my way towards the temple.
Yeah. I guess you guys feel better, so let's just keep moving. You
Yeah.
need to get that temple cleared.
Do we want to go in a little bit more quiet? Going into the temple?
You guys feel up to that?
Right.
With these butterflies around me, I'm not sure I'm going to be that stealthy, but I'll try. If you want to be real quiet, I could just fly away.
Yeah, but Tonk and I have the butterflies too.
Yeah.
Good point.
So
Well, I'll tell you what. If we want to sneak in, I can offset that a little bit. Stay close to me, and I will allow us to pass like the shadows.
Oh, we're going? Okay.
You can do that.
That would be nice.
Yes. Okay.
So it's a
And,
+5.
Yeah, +5 because we're at -5 currently. So Readoff will cast Pass Without a Trace.
oh, so it's not disadvantage; it's just -5.
Just a -5, yeah. And suddenly, like, the shadows elongate around you, and you're not, like, invisible or anything like that, but, like, there's just a magical dampener of your footsteps when you take a step. Things don't creak or snap nearly as easily.
Stealth roll.
Yes.
You don't see Tonk, he disappears. Natural 20 for a 26.
Jeez,
Wow.
Tonk is stealthy.
How long does
Pass
pass
without
without
trace.
a trace blast?
I believe it's an hour.
And it
But
adds
it's-
10, right?
It's +10, but if you have the butterflies, you're -5.
Okay.
Right.
So
22.
So that would be dirty 20.
22. Okay. Man, good thing you guys rolled so good.
Except for Arvita.
Arvita, what'd you get?
Making you all wait as I'm like tapping out my pipe, cleaning it meticulously. I'm coming. I didn't know we were leaving right now. And I rolled a 25.
Jeez.
I'm, like wafting stuff away and like rubbing some grass in my arms.
What did Readoff get? A 2?
A 2.
Ooh.
How did he get a 2 if he passed Cast Without a Trace?
Isn't that
So
plus
he-
10?
Hold a 2.
rolled a 2, but he only has a +2 stealth, so he's up to a 9, which is not terrible, but not great either.
Wait a minute. Do I not know what pass without a trace is?
So whatever you rolled, you get to add 10 to that if you don't have the butterflies around you right now.
Only
Oh,
5
that's right.
if you
He
do.
has butterflies.
Yeah, he has butterflies.
That's right. Okay, now that makes more sense.
So quietly and stealthily, your group begins to make way. Like Redoth is like kind of stumbling a little bit, but enough so that like you guys are walking with him in the middle of you, since it's just like a projected bubble around him essentially. And so you guys are kind of offsetting that by like holding on to him and steadying him as he's focused on maintaining this spell and not so much getting solid footing.
Dude, have you done this before?
Yeah, why?
Doing great.
And you guys begin to make your way forward, and the stone ruin, or it's not quite a ruin, but it's like these giant stone, for lack of better words, it's like a Stonehenge, like these ancient, just massive granite slabs set up with these ornate carvings on them that have been pretty dilapidated and worn with time and age. And you can see comes into view, and perched along one of them is this spider with almost a translucent quality to it. You can make out the outline of the form of the spider, and you can see it, but it's almost as if like that ghostly blue color where it's like semi-transparent, and you can see it standing up on top of one of these pillars. And I think that's a good place to stop our session tonight.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Oh, man.
Before this spider kills us, can we hit pause?
You never know, might not kill you.
I'm totally just gonna like
I'm just saying, Missy's really tired. I might not be able to function.
Read up got you all healed back up real good before this, so
gonna pull out some of my
Thank
powdered
goodness.
rhubarb leaf and throw some big old arrows at him.
do what?
Rhubarb and arrows.
I'm gonna cast Melfacet Arrow on him as soon as I possibly
You
can.
have to remember that next
Mm-hmm.
if you want to.
Yes.
Sounds exotic. What is this thing?
I figured
It
we were
does-
gonna quit. I was like, I could cast Shatter, but
We're done. We killed the spider. It's dead.
nah, I
Just
don't think
kidding.
that's.
Just kidding.
It's a big acid damage attack. Does 4d4.
Well, hold that thought, and we'll see what happens next week
Mhm.
when you guys do battle in Thunder Tree for the Temple of Maliki.
Dun,
We're
dun,
gonna
dun.
do awesome.
Hopefully evict the current tenant. Well, that's it for this week's BMKC. We hope you guys all enjoyed it.
Join us on Instagram and Facebook and Twitch and YouTube.
Pretty much all the
and
general
everywhere.
social stuff. Yeah, if you're on our
everywhere
Twitch
else
right now,
you can find us. We're around.
if you
And
look
Discord.
through our Twitch page, you'll see several of the links available to you. And if you want to become part of our Discord channel, just reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to add you in.
Hey.
So
Bye. Thank you.
have a great
Bye.
evening, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah. Everyone's pumping out those big pew pews now.
Seriously. I'm so excited.
It rearranged correctly.
I probably should have peed while they were getting drinks in order to be. Oh, I love it.
awesome.
Is that
Isn't
new?
that great? Speaking of excitement,
Tea time.
oh yeah, just opens up and swallows the entire party.
Guess we're going to
You're all dead.
The Underdark.
the Underdark.
I wanted to see the Feywild. Oh, jeez.
I don't think we can show that.
It was so close. It auto-focused on it and everything.
I don't think we can. I don't think that's allowed.
Not sure. Not sure that we're gonna get that up close.
Man,
Shameless.
it's
No.
usually
There it goes again.
Oh, save that for the OnlyFans.
Everything reminds me of you, but everything is not enough. Feeling out by the ocean, among all those white hot sands. Well, every sunrise is just for you, so come along and take my hand.